I'll briefly be taking us through the academy this evening. And in the process of this bootcamp, you're going to be meeting other facilitators, other instructors that will be taking us at different levels through the various stages of this bootcamp. So to start with, a good number of us have been asking different questions with regards to how do we navigate through the learning environment. Our courses have not been assigned, the courses are paid or something. There are different questions that have been coming in and we've been resolving them. But primarily, this session is to take everyone through all of the challenges with regards to our learning. The goal of this is to ensure that every participant get the best of experience out of this cohort. And as much as possible, please always feel free to ask questions. If you're on the general WhatsApp group, you can drop your messages on the WhatsApp group. And as we navigate through the environment from CYSEC Academy, we'll also be seeing the features and the kind of things that are feasible on the platform. The goal here for us is to ensure that either you're signing up, whether you're signing up for the project management or the information security management, you're going to get the best out of it. And as much as this bootcamp is important to every one of us, it's important for you to ensure that you follow the steps all the way through. You take your classes all the way through, because at every point in time, if you don't get left behind, because if you do, it may be difficult for you to catch up. We have just 4 weeks to start and finish this program. We've started already, and in 4 weeks' time, by ending of this month, will be done. Your project will be coming in between, and of course, you'll be scored, you'll be rated, and that is what will determine you getting a certificate. So let's quickly navigate through what we'll be doing in the next couple of weeks. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay, so this is my screen coming up. And from here, I'll be opening a new tab. For the sake of emphasis, I'm going to start from ground zero. When I say ground zero, like taking everybody through. For those of us who are yet to have an account on the Academy, please do well to follow these steps and you will successfully have an account on the Academy. So to start with, I'm going to visit CYSECacademy.com. I believe the link has been severally shared with every one of us. So when you visit CYSECacademy.com, this is what you would see. There are different things that are happening here at the background. So for a start, for those of us who are yet to have an account, you just click on that sign in, and it will take you to this area, this segment of it, where you click on register. So you register an account. Now you're registering as a student. You put in your full name here, you put in your email address, you put in your phone number, your WhatsApp number, preferably, then you put in your password. Decide the password you want to use for your account. You can put in your date of birth, put in your company, if you're working for an organization, if you're a student, if you're a corp member, wherever it is you're working, you can put your company. Then also your job title, your gender. Then for institute, it's optional. Don't bother yourself with the institute. We have universities we are also in partnership and we are working with. So a good number of them are coming up on board soon. So you can, when you're done with that, you can take this and you click on the register button. So these will create you an account. Please, when you do this, and a verification email will be sent to your email. That's the email you provided here, and it's required of you to go to your email and you click on your verification link to verify your account. So next is, if you have already done this, the next thing is to proceed to signing in or logging in. Once you have clicked your verification email, it takes you to where you will now sign in. So at this point, this is where you put in your email. For me, this is my email address. I will put in here, and next I'll put in my password.
Right.
So when I click on login,
Mr. Victor, we can't see your screen.
Can you see my screen?
No.
Yes.
We can only
Yeah, I guess it's their network.
Yes. Yeah, I think
It's your
it's your
network, that's why
network.
you can't see it.
Yeah.
Can you see my CYSEC Academy screen?
Yes, you can see it.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I have successfully signed in to my academy, my own portal. So every one of us, a good number of us, your courses have already been assigned to you already. Just in case you joined late and your course is yet to be assigned, please reach out to any of the admin through the WhatsApp group and request. Whatever the issue is, it will be resolved. Either an email, definitely some emails might, there's a possibility email might be hitting your junk box, that is your spam box. However, there is those chances are very, very slim because you provided your email. So as much as possible, whatever the issue is, don't worry, we'll take you through the process and we'll get your course assigned to you. For those of us that are subscribed for just one, either the project management or the information security management, we are going to do all of that for you. Then if you subscribe for both, we're also going to be assigning both to your account. So as much as possible, take your time and you sign in. When you sign in, this is the message you should be receiving. For example, good evening, my name, okay? And I'm going to take us through what everything on this interface will be doing for us. So for example, for a start, this is my dashboard. This is my dashboard. So for my dashboard, for a start, I have access to my balance. A good number of us, the moment you create an account, your balance will be reading zero. You do not have any money in your wallet. This is like your wallet. So for me, I have 100 Naira in my wallet. I've actually used out of the money I have in my wallet. For subsequent courses, you can decide to fund your wallet. You can decide to buy courses directly, or you can decide to, since these courses will be assigned for you, you don't have to bother about purchasing any course. So you have your wallet, you have your total spent, how much have I spent so far on my account will reflect here. How many certificates do you have you gathered, have you successfully completed? You have access to it on this aspect. Then courses in progress, how many courses do you have currently ongoing? It will reflect here. So for those of us that signed up for one course, one of the courses, either project management or information security management, you'll be seeing one here. While those that signed up for both, you'll be seeing two courses here because two courses will be assigned to you. Courses you've purchased, courses you've completed. The moment you complete a course, it will reflect here. Okay. So next is badges. Okay. As you log in, as you engage throughout the period of this cohort, you are possibly going to be earning badges, and whatever badge you earn, it's like a medal for you. Okay. So right here at the top right corner, this is where you can access your account. You view your profile, you can go to home page, you can join, you can change your account setting. Either you want to modify your password or whatever you want to do with relation to your account, you can do it here. Preferably, this aspect is not necessary for you at this point in time. Then here, this displays the points you earn per visit. For as many times you visit your account, you earn points, okay? How you earn the points, you can settle down at your spare time, you navigate through it. Then as much as possible, please, very important for everybody, always look out for this section. This is where communication within the system will be happening. Here you can send messages within yourselves. We're going to be opening up the group for these courses on this platform. So on this platform, we are going to have an interactive environment where we can all communicate with ourselves. So as much as possible, if you have a message will indicate here. The total number of messages you have, they will all indicate here. Then your notifications will also be here. So moving down, you can check your current courses. This is where you view your courses. So I'll just click on it and it's showing me my list of subscribed courses. Okay, this is my list of subscribed courses. For this particular cohort, we are going to be looking at information security management and project management essentials. So your courses will reflect here. For those of us that subscribe for just one, you will see one. Those that subscribe for two, you will see the two showing here. Then here, quizzes are available. For now, there are no quizzes. All the quizzes with relation to the courses here, they are in our various course content already. So you'll be taking your quizzes right in your course. So I do not have any external quiz here. Then for live classes, as much as possible, you can pay attention to this segment. Live classes will be happening here sometimes, depending on the instructor, depending on the program management team. Okay, so as we go, depending on what we are doing per week or per session, some classes might be happening here. So in this aspect or in this interface, this is where you will be having access to your live classes. Take, for example, we're having this Zoom class and we are sharing the link on WhatsApp and all of that. Moving forward, subsequent times, meetings can be shared through this channel. Okay, meetings can be shared on this place. So whenever you come in here, you can see live classes that are available. For gifts, if you have friends, relations, colleagues, you may want to gift a course, you can use this option here to gift courses to friends or gift quizzes to friends, as the case may be. Then if at all there is a challenge, you can always book an appointment with an instructor using this button. So depending on the days that are available, all your program associate and the rest of them, the team members, their calendar will be available. You can always book a one-on-one session meeting with us, any member of our team members. Then basically here is your wish list, courses you may want to save or something, you can just add them to your wish list. Survey will create survey when the time comes. So next most important part again is this segment of chat. So let's go into it and see what we've got there. So there's a chat box for every one of us. Okay, every one of us have access to this chat. We can chat within ourselves right on this platform. So as much as possible, if you have a message to send to a colleague, in the process, please, very important, there are some projects we'll be doing in the course of this cohort. You will be divided into groups. Please, your group work will be happening right in here, okay? For those of us that are in information security management already, take, for example, information security management. I'm entering the group for information security management now. This is where we can share messages within ourselves. All members of information security management, your messages will be dropping in here. So for those of us that have account already, you can log in and you can exchange or drop messages. Okay, then all members of the group also, they are available here, including some facilitators. So feel free to always come in here, drop your message, and every other person will get to see your message. Then for those of us that are, okay, take for example, I just dropped that now. Some of us, or a good number of us, we should get a notification that a message has been dropped on one of the groups. So by the time you'll be split into groups for projects, ensure you are following the group or you're making your contributions in the group, because all of these are what we will rate while awarding points for your final assessment. Very, very important. Then for those of us who are here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's important you subscribe, okay? So you can have a seamless experience all through this program. Next is, there are different courses with different groups. So for those of us taking project management essential, a course, the group for that is also available. So feel free at any point in time to engage with these channels. Then beyond chatting with other persons or as a group, you can actually chat with yourselves within the platform. So if you have a question you want to ask a colleague, or you've identified a colleague that is pretty very much active, you want to send a message, you want to network, yes, it's important. Here is also an avenue to network. You can network with friends right in here. You can communicate with friends right in here. So you just identify who you want to talk with and you send a message. Basically, for our privacy and security reasons, we've limited invitation sending, meaning you can't just send message to anybody without an invitation. So you need to send an invitation, the person needs to accept before you can send a message, just for our privacy and our security. Then of course, you can block users. If anybody is disturbing you too much, you can always give the person a block. So for me, I've not blocked anybody, so there's no user found here. So next is installment. Basically, installment is when you're making payment for any course. You can actually pay for courses in installment. Cashback, bundle courses, certificates here. So as you do your certificates, they will actually be appearing here. Depending on the certificate you've got per time, they will appear here. For example, I have a certificate here, and all your certificates will be appearing here. You can order a physical copy to be dispatched to you in your location, or you can download the e-copy of your certificate by the time you start getting your certificate. So for now, we are not until the end of the cohorts before we'll know before we'll start receiving our certificates. So next is assignments. So from time to time, depending on the project or on the course you're working on, depending on the course content, there might be assignments that will be provided for us. So as much as possible, if there's an assignment, there will be a notification to it, and you can access all of your assignments on this tab. Yes, so all of your assignments, they are there. Then for history, those are things you've purchased before: store, refund, deposit. If you want to credit your wallet, this is actually where you credit your wallet. So take, for example, you want to credit your wallet with any amount of your choice, you can credit your wallet, okay? Then next, reward points. Yes, very important. Please and please, for those of us that may want to earn points on the go, there are different points you can earn in the course of this program. It's also important for us to know that at the end of the program, we're going to be selecting the top most active individuals for this program. And what we are looking towards, beyond just being active, if we discover and if you get selected, there are recommendations we are going to be doing for you. We have a large database, we have a large number of audience, and we are going to be using this avenue to showcase your zeal, passion, and hard work you have put into this cohort. So as much as possible, most engaging students identified or participants identified will be publicized for, recommendation. At your points to money. So depending on the points you earn, you can convert it to money. Point. Then right at the right hand corner, you can see the number of the top persons leading the leaderboard. Okay, so there's a leaderboard for you to see who is actually having the highest number of points, then who is actually having the highest number of badges. Is also here, same with your courses and same with the levels. So as much as possible, let's try as much as possible to maximize this area. You can convert your points to money, like I said, and you can use your money to buy courses. So it depends on your is the aspect of logged in devices. Please, this is very, very important because a good number of us, can we still see my screen?
No.
Okay, let me quickly sort that out. Okay, can we see the screen now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so very, very important. This is where your logged in devices are. For your security, we have limited the number of devices you can log into your account to per time.
Sorry, Mr. Victor, I can't see your screen.
For example, you can log in with your mobile phone, you can log in with your tablet, you can log in with your office. Whatever number of devices you're logging in with per time, ensure you do not exceed this number. If you do exceed this number and you are trying to log in into another device, automatically you will not be able to log in again. the system will reject your login. Then keep your logins safe. Don't distribute them, because the moment you give your login to someone, he or she can sign into your account on your behalf. And the moment that happens, it's taking a slot from your active sessions. And the moment that happens, you will be denied access to your own portal or your own dashboard. You won't be able to log in. So as much as possible, always monitor the number of devices you have logged in per time on this interface. And you can always log out any device. So take, for example, my current device, 4th of March, is this device, okay? So it will show you the date you logged in, the operating system of that device. Is it iOS, is it Windows, is it Mac? It will show you the operating system, and it will show you the browser, so you can always know. Then it will tell you if it's active or not. So for example, in this account, I have these devices logged in. All I'll simply need to do is to log out. And for me to log out, I'll need to impute my password to show that I am the one actually logging out of that account. So let me put in my password here. And once I do that, it will successfully log out that device. So you can use same procedure to log out as many devices that you no longer want access to. That way, it will help you to control who has access to your account per time, and you do not get to leave your account open for unauthorized access. So always check your devices to be sure you are logging in with just 1 or 2 devices per time. Because the moment you exhaust your login limit, you won't be able to log in again. So moving forward, this is
I'm
where we
sorry,
now
can I ask
end.
a quick question, sir?
Yes, please.
So how many devices are we supposed to log into? Because on your screen, I saw that you logged into about 7 devices. So what's the limit?
The limit is 8 devices. Now, I logged into this number so as to use for this explanation or onboarding session for every one of us. By standard, you're not supposed to log in beyond just 2 devices, maybe your mobile phone or your laptop or tablet, as the case may be. However, we've had cases, there was a time we made the limit to be 3 or 4, and the moment you exceed that number, like I said, you won't be able to log in, and it will pose a serious challenge for you. We wouldn't want you to go through that stress, and because of this bootcamp, we had to increase the number to 8, okay? So as to be able to give you that flexibility. But as much as possible, while you can use as many devices as up to the number of 8, but ensure you don't exceed that number, because sometimes you never can tell. You might be exceeding the number already. So preferably just do your 1, 2 devices and you're good. I hope that answers your question, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. So let's move forward. Moving forward is your referral. This is where you can actually earn in real time, like very fast. Every one of us have a referral link. For me, this is my personal referral link. It's for me. If you log into your account under your referral, you have your link. Meaning, if you share this link with anybody and the person buys a course on the academy, automatically you earn a commission. So you can post this link, your referral link, anywhere, as many places as you want. If you have a group, a WhatsApp group, you want to share, you can refer them. Once they buy any course on the academy with your referral link, you earn a commission from that purchase. Yes, so with this referral link, you can start saving up money and building up money in your own wallet. And yes, if your wallet gets to a certain amount, you can actually request a withdrawal and we will pay you your commission. Yes. So as much as possible, we've made the platform very, very flexible for everyone. The good thing is we are not actually targeting just the Nigerian market alone. We have students and participants from all over the world. We have participants from a good number of countries around the world that you can think of. I don't want to mention any, but yes, it's that versatile. So as much as possible, share your referral link, whatever country, whatever currency, don't worry about that. The system will automatically convert to their local currency, and whatever cost they are paying for or the purchase, you get a commission for it, and you can request a cashback. So next is, last but not the least, is your support ticket. As much as possible, if you have any challenge and you do not want to use the WhatsApp environment, or you don't want to send an email, you can simply come here and create a support ticket. Once you create a support ticket, we will receive your support ticket and someone will attend to you. So in here, you can see the number of tickets you've created in time past, the ones that have been resolved, closed, or active, and you can view all of your tickets. All you simply need to do is add a ticket. If you're adding a ticket, it will show up here. You can type in your subject, either a course is not loading or you need more explanation, whatever it is, you can select your category. Under what is it, an installation? Is it technical? Is it others? Is it a course? You state it. What priority do you want to give to it? High, medium, low, you state it. Then you give a detailed description. And the moment you do that, if you have a screenshot, you can also attach your screenshot and you can create. The moment you create, it will submit it to us at the back end. Our support team will respond to you, and it will also appear and notify you that yes, you have been attended to, or whatever it is. So we have a support ticket to attend to all of your inquiries. In any language you want to use, feel free, use the language. When it gets to us, our support team will convert, will do the needful, and will respond to you. So far, so good. Any question before I proceed? Please, team members, help me take messages from YouTube, and so I can respond to all questions. So take, for example, I think I've gotten some notifications before. While the questions are coming in, I've gotten some notifications right here that I have some messages on information security management group. So I'll just simply open it to see the messages that are dropping under information security management. So right in here, yes. Sharon has posted a message. Good to be here. Welcome, Sharon, Okonkwo, Hannah. So this is where, like I mentioned earlier, this is a group where we can all interact based on the course we are taking per time. Project management group, I'm sure there are also messages there. So I'll just open and see. Oh, okay. Sharon is on board. So Sharon have dropped a message on project management. So as much as possible, feel free, do your interactions here, network with people. You can send, like I said, you can send a request to anybody. You can quote, you can forward, share ideas, okay? We are here to learn. We are here to network. Please and please make best use of this opportunity. You can see the cost of the course, right? The moment this cohort is over, if you're accessing this course again, you have to go and pay that money. Yes, so as much as possible, while it is free now, please make the best use of the opportunity. Follow your courses, take your classes, finish your classes. Please, also very important, let's take the questions before I move there. Questions, please. 2 questions and then we'll proceed. Thank you.
Good evening, please.
Good evening, welcome.
Okay, thank you for the time taken. It was quite you gave us a good time. However, I have about 2 or 3 questions that will be silent when you were talking. The first thing I'd like to know, for each of the courses, how many hours in total does it require to complete them? How many hours in total does it require to complete MIS or project management? Number 2, are we going to get like a, should I say, timetable up front, or how do we know what course to take when, since it is actually self-paced? I believe there will be some sort of timetable, if that's the right word to use. And lastly, how it sounds like the weekly live sessions are not fixed. Is that what it means? Or how do we get that, time and date ahead of time? Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for those your questions. First off, each of these courses, based on the project, based on quizzes in them, we cannot At the moment, I cannot specifically tell you this is the total length of courses because the modules are actually rich enough to give you the full knowledge of the course content. However, it is also a self-paced program. We are not forcing everybody to sit down same time to learn everything from A to Z. Aside these sessions like this, we'll be having 2 sessions in a week, one midweek on the WhatsApp group or the communication channels, not a video session as this. We'll be having weekend sessions for mentorship, questions, answers, and all of that. So the weekend sessions will be once a week. Other sessions will be in the group interactively, where you drop messages, questions, or maybe you're doing your project work, group assignment, as the case may be. So that is really not going to take much of our time, because we also understand that every one of us, we might be engaged in at work or something or the other. So as much as possible, one weekend session for everyone once a week, and the times will be published on our WhatsApp group shortly, like today or tomorrow. But we can start taking the courses. Then question 2, how do we know which course to take per time? A timetable will be provided on the modules that is expected of you to be completed every week. And the kind of questions or the quizzes, each of the modules already have quizzes. So if you're expected to complete 2 modules in, let's say, this week 1, that will be shared with you. So everybody have the task of ensuring you complete your modules or your 2 modules, first 2 modules, for example, in week 1. So which you can complete at any time of your choice. It can be anytime within the week. But the goal is please ensure that you complete your modules before the weekend session, because questions, discussions will be around the modules for that week. That way you can actively participate and you can answer questions correctly during the session. And of course, whoever we are going to be bringing on board to engage with you, you can ask questions as it relates to you. Please remember that this is not just for the courses alone. If you're intending to build a career in project management, in information security management, in cybersecurity, is an avenue for you to also ask questions in those aspects. So last but not the least, your third question was with regards to, what was it again, please?
Yeah, I think you kind of answered it, the timetable as well as
Yes.
date and time for the weekend and stuff.
Yes, so all of that will be shared for both courses, for the project management and information security management. Your timetable will be shared. If it's 2 courses per week or 2 modules rather per week, all of that will be shared with you. They will also share them on this group environment, so everyone can have access to it, and you know what to study per week, the quizzes to answer per week, and if there's an assignment, the assignment to take per week. Then when you'll be grouped into projects, please, very important, take your project seriously. You have your group leader, or you will decide who your group leader is anyway, and you'll be able to go through. Your teamwork will determine how well you interact with the tools you will be provided in the course of this program. It's not just all about training. It's also hands-on and practical intensive. So your labs will be made available for you. In the course of the program, in the coming weeks, we'll be unveiling our lab environment for you, where you can actually carry out your practicals on, your hands-on sessions on. So we have all of that already in place, developed, and they are ready for you to utilize. So as much as possible, all of this will be communicated. The timetable will be shared in the group, and you can make good use of that, so you don't overstretch yourself on a weekly basis or lag behind within the week. Any other question, please?
Okay, good evening. Yeah,
Good evening, sir.
okay. I want to say weekend. Is it Saturdays or Sundays?
Okay, for that, I'm not the one responsible for that. However, like I said, it will be shared in the group either Saturday or Sunday. The date and time will be communicated. Just like we voted for the timing for this, we also make it flexible for every one of us to vote, so we can all plan ahead. Definitely, we want as much persons to participate and get the best out of this cohort. So that will be communicated.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. So let's move on to the next segment. The next segment will now talk about our courses. So I'm going to open a new tab.
Sorry, please can I ask a question? I don't
Okay,
know.
please go
Hello,
ahead.
good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. So, I want to take you back to onboarding. Hope you don't mind.
It's
So,
okay.
at during when I was trying to sign up, I did not have the option of not choosing between the universities. So, and I picked just a random university because I felt like it was where you were going to pick your certificate. However, does it affect my coursework because I picked one of those universities?
No,
But
no,
I'm
no,
not in the
it doesn't.
school. I'm done.
It doesn't at
Okay,
all.
okay.
It
Thank
doesn't.
you.
So for those of us that by error or knowingly picked a university, don't worry about that. That is actually for communities within those universities. So that is not a big deal. If there's a need, we can take you out of that group so you don't receive unwanted messages from those groups. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So like I said, everyone that is here to receive their courses, please feel free, relax. Your courses will be assigned as you can reach out to admin. Between now, if you're here to have your course, your account on the academy, feel free, register, and also follow, subscribe to basically the requirements, and we'll do the needful on our end to ensure you get the best of experience. So next is, I'm opening this tab on a new page, coming to the home page. If you're signed in already, you can, under your courses, you have quizzes, you have upcoming courses. If there's upcoming courses, that is anyway for later on. Bundle subscription, we are going to be opening this up. Then forum, okay, let's say forum. I'm opening it on a new tab. Forum, this is where you actually have conversations, depending on the courses. So primarily for now, we may not be needing that. So you can join discussions in forum where you learn from other people, you network with other persons. It can be inter-university, inter-organization. We have, for organizations, we're also available. So for the sake of those, just as a way of adding value to any of us, those of us that belong to an organization or one organization or the other, either government, public or private sector, an institution, and peradventure you need any of these courses, you can reach out to us. We are available and open for partnership, for engagement. Yes, we are available. There are different options for everyone in here. So partnership opportunities are also available. For affiliates, you want to affiliate with us, you want to, whatever it is, yes, that is also available. So next, why I came here is basically for this segment, classes. Now, sometimes some classes will be scheduled for us. So as much as possible, always check your classes, although if there's any, based on we already have a closed WhatsApp group, all of that information will be shared. So classes that maybe if we're having a Zoom session like this, it will actually reflect here. So it will be shared here for everyone to sign up for or enroll in. So primarily, this is what it takes on CYSEC Academy. Then we also have a WhatsApp button. As much as possible, feel free to also use this to reach out to us. Maybe you sent a message through the support. If it's not fast enough, you need an urgent emergency response, you can always use this chat box to send a message. Please don't spam. Thank you. Then finally, go to your profile. Very important. Very, very important. Go to your profile and update your profile. It makes your profile look rich. For example, update your banner, change your profile picture to your own picture. You can include your, for example, about, you can put in a brief description about yourself, what you do, what you've acquired in terms of certification, or if you're a beginner, put it there. Then if you have blogs, time to come, if you have a content you want to share with your community, it can be on fitness, it can be on human resource, it can be on any category. This is not just limited to only cybersecurity category. If you're talking of health, in here, we have courses on health, we have courses on legal, we have courses across generally digital skills. So if you have anything that can be of benefit to anybody and you want to publish it, you're looking for a place to publish, We have it all here. Just reach out to us. We'll give you the guides, and you can actually publish your own blogs right in here once they get approved. Then, as always, for your courses, this is my account. All my courses are here, and I can always add more. Under education, you can add data on education. Under experience, you can also add data. So for your badges, these are the badges I've earned so far. Okay. Then for all of this, you can also share to any social media. You can share, you can add your own social media accounts. And primarily, that is that. Any question before I round up my session? Any question? In the absence of none?
No, sorry, Mr. Victor. I think I don't know. Can you go back to how you explained how to change our profile picture and all that the other time?
Okay, yes. To change your profile picture, this is, for example, the goal of having a rich profile is this. You can see, remember we talked about networking, right? You can have followers in here. You can, if your profile is rich enough, some persons can follow you. And as you are posting your blogs, if they are interesting, if readers are enjoying it, they can be liking it, giving you thumbs up, some sort of giving you that leverage. You never can tell where you will need a profile like this. This is an educational profile, not just every regular social media profile you have out there. This is, yes, an educational profile, something that gives you educational leverage. So you can actually share your profile, your blogs with potential employees. Let them see what you've done, the kind of followers you have, the kind of content. They can give you that upper edge. So to modify that, you simply go to your account setting. Under account setting, you can change your name. Okay, please, for this, technical team, please take note. Students are not to change their names. Yes, no room for changing of name. So you can actually change, if any name you have, that is the name that will appear on your certificate as is. Then very important, your certificates have serial numbers, which can be verified on this platform. So if anybody carries a fake certificate, we will know. In as much as we'll be doing recommendations to organizations on your behalf, if you're submitting certificates, our site is always open for them to verify the serial number on that certificate. So yes, your certificate, your credentials are here, your email, your phone number. If you have ID, please, as much as possible, fill it. That is under basic information. You can change your password. You put in your current password, you put in your new password, and you simply click save. It will update. Images. This is where you change your profile picture. So here you click on it, it will take you to your folder. You select any picture you want to use as your profile picture. You can always preferably use a professional picture because this is a professional environment. So use your professional picture for this. Then you can change your wallpaper. Recommended size is 920 by 500, or you just pick any one of your choice and the needful will happen. So you change your image. Under about, this is where you put in your title. You are a mister, you are a doctor, you are a professor, you are an ambassador, whatever. Then you give a brief description of yourself. You can add your biography and you save. Under your educational qualification, you can add education, e.g., what university, what institution, Federal University of XYZ, International University, Institute of whatever, what degree do you have from the university, you put it there, what date, when did you start, when did you finish, you save, it will add for you. So all of your qualifications, you can put them in here and you can share this profile to potential employees. If you're submitting a CV, you can put a link to your profile on your CV and you send. Anybody visiting the link will see your contributions, intellectual contributions to courses you've taken and all of that, and it will actually help you. Just to mention, you will get full detail later. Just to mention, at the end of this course, we'll be teaching you also how to make money and how to utilize these skills you're acquiring in the business world, in the corporate world, how to use them to get engaged and all of that. But when we get to that stage, you'll get the full info. Then your experiences, you add your experiences, your skill set, your financial, every other information that is listed here, you can all add them here from this place. Then active, offline, online. If you don't want messages to be hitting you too much, you can go offline or you can go online. So take, for example, when your account is set to offline mode, a notification will appear on your profile to inform users. Please feel free to leave a personalized message in the input provided. So assuming you want a custom message, you can put in a custom message here and you click save. So anybody that messages you, they'll see your offline message and the details. But for now, I'm not offline, I'm online. Yeah, thank you. Any other question before I go?
Hi, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I've been trying to do the registration, and I'm here to get a link that will where I will confirm my email. I've refreshed my email. I'm here to get a link.
Okay, don't worry, not a
Okay,
big deal.
don't worry,
Just
not a big
message
deal.
any of
Just
our admins.
message your part.
Message any of the
Okay.
admins,
Message any of the admins,
and that will be
and
sorted.
that will be sorted. All right, thank
Please,
you.
please, over
Please over
400 persons have
400 persons have
successfully created
successfully
accounts,
created an account.
and we still have
Okay.
a good number.
And we still have a good number.
Total number of
Total
applicants
number
is
of
well over
applicants is
1,000.
well over 1,000. Oh, all right.
So every other
So
question
every
you
other
can drop on
question,
the group, so we don't take too much of our time. Drop all questions in the group. Any question from YouTube, please? YouTube audience, any question? Please, all questions should be dropped in the group. We'll keep answering them from there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining the session as much as possible. Always ensure you are active in all of the sessions with all of the activities. It will earn you points, and engage with yourselves, network with yourselves, and have fun while learning. Thank you all once again. Good evening from here in Nigeria. It's evening over here. Yeah. Wherever the part of the world, have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Well done to all our participants. We are delighted to have you here, and hopefully you will see more of you, and you will see more of us as well. So the emphasis can never be enough on this Learn First Bootcamp. So as much as possible, engage, ask questions, and please let's all be respectful towards one another when you're sharing two groups, when addressing the admin. Please, whatever we are doing, let's all have that mutual respect for one another. And thank you very much for staying to the end of this onboarding section. See you at the top. Bye.
All right, good night. Thank you for the time. Thank you, Miss Mary. God bless you.